Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
So 100, around 101 students are here.
Recording in progress.
Just a quick revision of last class. Based on the separation of hydrograph, there are 4 components of the hydrograph. So according to that, total flow is equal to direct precipitation plus overland flow plus interflow plus groundwater flow. Okay. Total flow is equal to direct flow plus base flow. Because we can't separate these 4 components on the basis of the time of arrival to the stream. So only we are separating direct flow plus base flow. Okay. Then direct flow means quick response of interflow plus overland flow. Okay. Direct flow because only we are dividing quick interflow into 2 components. Quick response of
Recording in progress.
Sorry for interruption of my internet. So these are the 4 equations, or mainly we are using total flow, direct flow plus base flow. Okay. So any clarification in the okay, I will continue from there. Here see, this is total rainfall. Okay, so there is a catchment. Okay, rainfall is taking place in the catchment, whereas flow is taking place in the from the outlet of the catchment to the channel. Okay, these are 2 different components, rainfall and the flow. So be careful while reading the question. Total rainfall or total flow. Okay, so total flow is so total rainfall is equal to amount of rainfall received. Okay, obviously you know the total rainfall. Okay, you already studied. Okay, measurement of rainfall. So total rainfall means the amount of rainfall which you receive in the catchment. Okay, then effective rainfall. The next important term, effective rainfall. Okay, so whatever we are receiving in the catchment, okay, so not utilized by the crop or whatever it is. Okay, so partially it used for runoff generation. Okay, partially used for runoff generation. So effective rainfall means, okay, the amount of rainfall which effectively utilized. Okay, which effectively utilized. That is effective rainfall. Okay, so then rainfall excess is equal to the amount of rainfall which contribute to the runoff. Okay, which contribute to the runoff. Okay, so total rainfall is equal to effective rainfall plus rainfall excess. Okay, rainfall excess, because we are interested on this rainfall excess, because rainfall excess only contributes to the runoff which originates the flood in the catchment or the downstream of the catchment. Okay, so here total rainfall which we are receiving is there are some losses. Okay, there are some losses. Okay, so the losses means the amount of rainfall lost in the catchment. Okay, 2 types of losses are there: initial loss plus continuous loss. So total rainfall is equal to rainfall excess here, rainfall excess plus losses. Okay, so these are the major points while you are doing the calculation. Total rainfall, you know, the amount of rainfall which we are receiving in the catchment. Okay, then rainfall excess, that is not effective rainfall. Of course, you know what is the meaning of effective rainfall. Then okay, the amount of rainfall which utilized effectively, okay, in the catchment. Then rainfall excess, the amount of rainfall which contribute to the runoff. Okay, so here losses, there are 2 losses: initial loss plus continuous loss. Okay, so I will explain what is the meaning of initial loss or how to estimate the initial loss, whereas same meaning to continuous loss also. So total rainfall is equal to rainfall excess plus losses. So we'll see how to calculate initial loss. First one, initial loss. So as I said earlier, losses, there are 2 types: initial loss, then continuous loss. So this particular initial loss, the definition, okay, definition, the amount of rainfall before significant rise of the hydrograph. Okay, you know how hydrograph. Okay, so what is the definition, anyone? Hydrograph. Hydrograph. What is the definition for hydrograph? It's a continuous graph showing the property of the channel with respect to time. Sharia. Okay, here this initial, all the definitions you should carefully you should write, because every words are important in the definition of this hydraulic that hydrograph. Okay, the initial loss, amount of rainfall before significant rise of the hydrograph. Okay, see here time. This chart shows time, rainfall, flow in the stream. Okay, time or rainfall millimeter, then flow in the stream meter cube per second, usually flow meter cube per second. C 0 to 1, 4 millimeter rainfall, flow in the channel 23. Okay, whereas 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, likewise up to 7 hour the rainfall also given, then flow also given. Okay, so here see where are the significant rise of the hydrograph. See here 23, 22, 20, then 110. Okay, that rising limb. Okay, starting point of the rising limb. Then according to the definition, the amount of rainfall before significant rise of the hydrograph. So what is the initial loss? What is the initial loss? Muhammad? Anyone? You did A-level physics, comparing the physics, this is nothing. No voice. Did you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So answer the question, what is the initial loss? Where the significant rise is taking place? After 3 hours. Okay, after 3 hours. So initial loss is equal to 4 plus 6 plus 2. Okay, so 12 millimeter. Is it okay, everybody?
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Because usually hydrograph question, first question, calculate the initial loss. So you write the definition, the amount of rainfall before significant rise of the hydrograph. Then write 4 plus 6 plus 2, 12 millimeter. Okay. Here see rainfall storm. Okay. Stream flow. Both are in the one axis. Okay. Flow is something like here blue color graph. Okay. Then rainfall. Here see here start of the hydrograph rise. Okay. So whatever we are having the rainfall in the catchment before this hour is equal to initial loss. Okay. If we are asking the define initial loss, so simply draw this graph. Okay, then define. Okay, without graph we can't explain the initial loss. Okay, so here see flow is here. So here only the significant rise or start of the hydrograph rising limb. Okay, so this is initial loss. So reasons for initial loss. So why? What are the reasons after getting the rainfall for initial losses. Okay. So first one, filling of soil moisture, because of course we know after getting the rainfall, immediately the rainfall infiltrate into the soil, then refill the soil moisture. Okay. So that is first point, filling of soil moisture. Second one, evaporation. Okay. Even during the rainfall, after falling the rainfall on the ground, okay, there is a chance for evaporation. Okay. So then the excess rainfall flowing over the soil surface. So sometime you may have some depression. Okay. Sometime you may have depression, storage structures. Okay. So filling of depression storage structures. Okay. So after that only runoff will generate in the catchment. Okay. So you know the definition of initial loss. Okay. Then you know how to calculate, how to estimate the initial loss. Okay. With the rainfall data and the flow. Then why the initial loss is taking place in the catchment. Okay. These are the reasons: filling of soil moisture, evaporation, filling of depression storage. Okay. We'll move to the next one, continuous loss. Okay. So here the rainfall chart. This is rainfall intensity. Okay, centimeter per hour. So here 4 hour, 8 hour, 12 hour, likewise till 28 hours. Okay. So here, how to calculate continuous loss? We called as pi index. Okay, we called as continuous loss as pi index. Okay. This pi index usually or actually equal to approximately, not actually, approximately equal to infiltration rate of the soil. Okay, infiltration rate of the soil, but we are calling as pi index. Okay, pi index. So this is pi index because after the rainfall, fully saturated soil moisture, so even then there is a chance for infiltration. Okay. So while doing the practical infiltration, you can observe after a certain time there is a constant reading you will get from the double ring infiltrometer. Okay. That is the amount pi index. Okay. Or infiltration of the soil. So here, see, this is the horizontal line. This is the pi index. Okay, pi index. These are losses. Okay, these are losses. These are rainfall excess. Okay. Any clarification on continuous loss? Definition. Okay. Entry of water to the soil profile as infiltration, mentioned as pi index, usually millimeter per hour. While doing the calculation, the next slide calculation, the pi index always millimeter per hour, because here see 4 hour rainfall. So after calculating pi divided by 4, then millimeter per hour, pi index. Okay. See, this is the question. Derive pi index for the following set of rainfall data if excess rainfall is 20 centimeter. Okay. So here see, these are excess rainfall. Maybe X plus Y plus Z. Okay. These are excess rainfall, addition of all these. Okay. So here data if excess of rainfall is 20 centimeter. Okay. So do yourself, please. This is 5 centimeter rainfall, 1 hour duration, 1 hour duration. Again, another 1 hour duration, 4 centimeter rainfall. No rainfall, 8 centimeter rainfall. Then no centimeter rainfall, 5 centimeter, 8 centimeter. Anyone can say the equation? Anyone? Arani? Udaharan? Here see, this is 5 centimeter. Okay. 5 minus pi plus second rainfall 4 minus pi. Again third rainfall 8 minus pi. Then fourth rainfall 5 centimeters. So 5 minus pi plus 8 minus pi is equal to 20 centimeters. So calculate it. Hello? Okay, okay. So see, 5 plus 4 plus 8 plus 5 plus 8 minus 5 pi is equal to 20 centimeter. Then 5 pi is equal to 10 centimeters. So pi is equal to 2 centimeter and pi index is equal to, because 1 hour duration here, last slide 4 hour duration. So rainfall duration 2 divided by 1, 2 centimeter per hour. So any clarification in this calculation? Yes or no?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody?
Excuse me, madam.
Yes.
That 5 value is a constant value, or it's
It's a
Change.
constant value. It's a constant value.
okay, madam.
Something like basic infiltration rate. That you know the infiltration graph. So the last point is a constant. So basic infiltration rate.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Is it okay, everybody? Because 2 calculation now I did. One is estimating the initial loss. Second one estimating the continuous loss. So I have uploaded these PowerPoint slides, but write yourself, because I am taking the lectures very slow. Okay, so please write. Okay, here see another one example. Total rainfall is given, duration is given, pi index is given. So question is estimate losses and rainfall excess. Because here see 50 millimeter, pi index 5 millimeter per hour. So 2 hour duration. So loss is 10 millimeter. Then rainfall excess. Do this calculation also yourself. This is 3 hour duration, because I put different equation. Then only you will concentrate on duration. but same pi index. These are some example questions you can expect in the mid-semester examination. Okay, not big questions in the examination mid-semester, but something like estimate initial loss, estimate X rainfall excess, something like that. Okay, do it yourself. First row I did 50 millimeter, 2 hour duration, pi index is 5 millimeter per hour, then losses 2 into 5, 10 millimeter. So rainfall excess, total rainfall minus losses, so 40 millimeter. Here negligible, initial loss they didn't give you, so don't worry, do continuous loss. Second row, five millimeter, sorry, 3 hour duration rainfall. Okay. Pi index, same data, 5 millimeter per hour. So be careful with the unit. Here pi index millimeter per hour. Sometime rainfall may be in the centimeter. So here all the units are in the millimeter. Is it okay? Third one again 50 millimeter, 1 hour duration, 5 millimeter per hour. So 1 into 5, 45 millimeter. Is it okay, everybody?
Okay.
Okay. Again, second one, unit hydrograph. Okay, unit hydrograph. Because what I explained up to now, hydrograph. Okay, this is unit hydrograph. So this definition, of course, all these words, hydrograph of surface runoff. Okay. Particular catchment, whatever it is, particular catchment, resulting from 1 centimeter excess rainfall. Okay, so be carefully, resulting from 1 centimeter excess rainfall. That is because maybe 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter, whatever it is, okay, while doing the calculation, you can see this is unit hydrograph means for 1 centimeter excess rainfall. Okay. At the uniform rate, because the next slide I will explain what are the assumptions we are taking to derive the unit hydrograph. Okay, so here occurring uniformly over the watershed. Okay, suppose large watershed, it is not possible. What we are assuming is a uniform distribution of rainfall for specified duration. So you can see the question, derive 4 hour unit hydrograph, 2 hour unit hydrograph, okay, 1 hour unit hydrograph, which means definitely we are defining for particular duration. Okay, so unit hydrograph is hydrograph of surface runoff, okay, of the catchment. Maybe every catchment's different hydrograph, unit hydrograph. Okay, Mangulam different, then Olimadu different. Okay, something like Madhavachiya or Padaviya, everything different catchments. Okay, so different unit hydrograph for each catchments. Okay, resulting from 1 centimeter excess rainfall occurring uniformly over the watershed at uniform rate for specified duration. Okay, so please memorize this equation or repeatedly use the word resulting from 1 centimeter rainfall occurring uniformly over the catchment, okay, at uniform rate for specified duration. Okay, so all the words are important. Okay, we will see what are the assumptions we are taking to derive this unit hydrograph. Okay. First one, uniform intensity of rainfall within a specified period. Okay. So 1 hour duration of rainfall. Again, 4 hour duration. First slide, 4 hour duration of rainfall. Okay. Intensity 10 millimeter per hour or 15 millimeter per hour. So we can't expect the same intensity or the constant intensity throughout this 4 hour duration. Okay, 4 hour duration. So this first assumption, even though we are taking this assumption, it is only correct. Okay, only correct for short duration of rainfall. Okay, maybe big duration, maybe shorter duration is okay. Longer duration, you can't expect this constant uniform intensity over the catchment. Okay. Second one, effective rainfall is uniformly distributed in the watershed. Okay. This one, for small watershed, of course, okay, you can expect uniformly distributed. Okay, uniformly distributed. But large catchment, okay, you can't expect this effective rainfall uniformly distributed all over the catchment. Okay, so this first one, what we are doing is rectify the error. We are separating into shorter durations. Maybe suppose 4 hour duration, we are separating 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, okay, shorter duration. Again, the second one, uniformly distributed in the watershed, large watershed. So what we are doing, we are separating the watershed into small, okay, small area and deriving the total flow. Then base of the time duration of direct runoff hydrograph is constant. So I will show you what is base of the time in the next slide. Okay. So base of the time means from starting flow starting time to flow ending time. That is the base time. Maybe 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 8 o'clock starting, then for 12 o'clock, which means 4 hour base flow is equal to 4 hour. So while doing the calculation, you can see what we are doing. 2 hour rainfall. Okay. Suppose if 4 hour rainfall, we are multiplying. Okay, we are multiplying into 4. Okay. But this is not correct. In the effective rainfall over the watershed is always same, no vary with the time. Okay, so it is really vary. Then the relationship between direct runoff and effective rainfall is similar or linear. That is the thing I said. We are keeping base time as a constant, then multiply 2 hour, 4 hour, 6 hour, okay, So only thing, if you know the assumption, that is okay in your level. Or again, final year only these assumptions. So how can we overcome those things we are teaching during final year. So if you know the assumption, then it is more than enough in your level. Okay. So you know the definition of unit hydrograph. Okay. So what are the assumptions you are taking to derive the unit hydrograph? Okay. First one, uniform intensity of rainfall in a specified period. Okay. So as I said to you, maybe shorter duration, this assumption is correct. But if longer duration, it is not correct. Okay. Then effective rainfall uniformly distributed over the watershed. Okay. If small catchment, of course, okay. If large catchment, the assumption is not correct. So hydrograph. This is base time, starting of flow to ending of flow, base time. Then y-axis, usually as the definition, flow. Okay. So here, while writing the equation of unit hydrograph, okay, so one, this one means unit, okay, unit hydrograph. Then U usually, okay, U, unit hydrograph. Then capital T and simple T. Capital T and simple T. Capital T means duration of rainfall. Okay, duration of rainfall. Maybe 2 hour duration or 3 hour duration, whatever it is. This capital T duration. Okay, duration of rainfall. Then simple T, starting time. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Okay, starting time. Okay, so the equation for one here, 1U capital T simple T. Okay. 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 So here, write the equation for this rainfall excess. Rainfall, given one is rainfall excess, not total rainfall. If total rainfall is given, deduct the losses, maybe continuous loss, then get the rainfall excess, then write the equation. Okay. Here see, total direct flow is equal to, here what is the excess rainfall?
5.
5. So here see 5U. Then here the second rainfall?
4.
4. Okay. 4U. Again third rainfall 8U. Again fourth rainfall 5U. And the last one again 8U. Okay. So 5U, 4U, 8U plus 5U plus 8U. Okay. Then here within the bracket 1 hour duration is okay, 0 to 1. 1 hour duration, starting the time T. Okay. So we put this 0 as T time. Okay. 1T. So 5U 1T plus this one 4U YT minus 1. Because this one duration is okay, 1 hour duration. Why t minus 1? Because this is 8 o'clock, this is 9 o'clock, which means receiving after this particular rainfall, after 1 hour, the second rainfall is taking place. Okay. After second hour, after this rainfall is taking place. Okay. So 4u 1 t minus 1. Then 8u 1 t minus 3 because here no rainfall. So here t minus 3. Then the next one t minus 5, then t minus 6. Okay. Write the equation yourself. While writing the equation, you can get more than 80 marks. Till equation around 80 marks because after that only application. Is it okay, everybody?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So if okay, then write equation for this one. 0 to 2, our total rainfall is given here centimeter. Usually examination we are giving in the centimeter, pi index millimeter per hour, but here centimeter per hour. Okay, so time, total rainfall is given, pi index is given, estimate rainfall excess, then write the equation. Is it okay, rainfall excess?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then see 4u is 7u, 9u. 4u, 7u, 9u. Here see 4 centimeter excess rainfall. Then 7 centimeter, 9 centimeter excess rainfall. What is the duration of rainfall? Here see 2 hour duration. Again 2 hour duration. This 0 as t, t minus 2, again t minus 6. 4 to 6 no rainfall. Please, only few students are answering. No voice from others. 25 marks out of 100, final paper. Dilukshiga. 134, Dilukshiga. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Derivation of or the equation to estimate total direct flow. Okay. Okay. Oh, please ask question. Please. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Please.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I will do quick revision. So some of the terminology which we are using in the hydrograph: total rainfall, effective rainfall, rainfall excess, initial losses. Then there are two initial loss plus continuous loss. So the definition for initial loss, the amount of rainfall before significant rains of the hydrograph. Okay, amount of rainfall before significant rains of the hydrograph. Okay, so draw this graph while you are defining. Okay, rainfall data plus flow data. Okay, then amount of rainfall before significant rains of the hydrograph, something like up to now. Okay, then what are the reasons for initial loss? The first point, filling of soil moisture, because dry soil, wet soil. Okay, filling of soil moisture. Then evaporation from the soil surface, or maybe while flowing over the soil surface. Then filling of depression storage. Okay, filling of depression storage. Then continuous loss, entry of water into the soil profile, maybe continuously basic infiltration rate. Okay, while you can observe the infiltration graph, basic infiltration rate, even though after during the rainfall continuously 10 hours or 12 hours, whatever it is, continuous loss is in the watershed. Okay, that will be called as pi index. to unit of pi index millimeter per hour or centimeter per hour. Then we did one calculation here, estimating pi index here since 1 hour duration of rainfall. Then here no need to divide by other duration because pi over rainfall duration. So 2 divided by 1, 2 centimeter per hour. One example again. Total rainfall is given, duration is given, pi index is given. Estimate losses, then rainfall excess. Because we are interested on rainfall excess. Definition, okay, is a surface runoff resulting from 1 centimeter excess rainfall, okay, occurring uniformly over the watershed, okay, uniformly over the watershed. So now you can realize all the assumptions, all the assumption at uniform rate for specified duration. So these are the assumptions. Only if you know the assumption, that is more than enough. Then unit hydrograph writing the equation 1 UTT, capital T, duration of rainfall, again simple T, starting time of the rainfall. Okay. So this is one example because usually students are asking why T-1, T-3, something like that, because minus, okay, which means after then only the second rainfall started, okay, T-1. Then after 3 hours here, T-3, then T-5, then T-6, okay. So again, one more example here, time, total rainfall, pi index, then rainfall excess you can calculate, okay. Total direct flow is equal to, so simply you put U plus, there are 3 rainfalls, so U plus U plus U, okay. Then what is the excess rainfall? 4U, then 7U, then 9U, then here 2T, Y2, 2 hour duration here, then starting time T, then the second rainfall 2 hour duration, okay, 2 hour duration, yes, correct. Then T-2, okay, T-2, then third rainfall 2 hour duration starting at T-6, okay. So next class this calculation, okay. So until this writing equation is more than enough to do the calculation, other calculations. So any clarifications, please? Please. Any clarification? Fine. Yes. Okay, thank you. So here this is the rainfall chart given to you. Okay. So here directly they gave rainfall excess. Okay. But in this question total rainfall is given. So you have to calculate rainfall excess. Okay. So here rainfall excess. So directly is given 5, 4, 8, 5, 8. Okay. So there are 5 rainfall. Okay, so total direct falls 5 rainfall contributing to the total direct flow. Okay, so U plus U plus U plus U plus U. Okay, so immediately write how many excess rainfall U. Then excess rainfall. Here see 5U, 4U, 8U, 5U, 8U. 5, 4, 8, 5, 8. Okay. So then capital T, simple T. Capital T, duration of rainfall. Okay. Duration of rainfall. What is the duration here?
1
1. Okay. 1. Again, second rainfall, 1. Third, 1. Fourth, 1. Fifth, 1. Okay. Please, while the please be very, very careful. Maybe we are mixing 2 hour, 1 hour, 3 hours, something like that. Because this is just for example. I gave you with the 1 hour duration. Then starting time here T. So what is the time here? What is the time here? T minus 1. Here T minus 2. Immediately you write the T minus 1, T minus 2, everything in the paper, your answer paper itself. Then simply you can copy T minus 1, then T minus 3, T minus 5, T minus 6. So total direct flow is equal to this 5U, 4U plus 4U plus 8U plus 5U plus 8U. So likewise, the second example, there are 3 rainfalls. Total rainfall is given, pi index is given. So since it is 2 hour duration rainfall, 0.5 into 2, so rainfall excess 4 centimeter, 7 centimeter, 9 centimeter. Okay. Then equation U plus U plus U. Okay. So first rainfall for U, then duration 2 hour, time T minus 2, T minus 6. So total direct flow is equal to 4U 2T plus 7U 2T minus 2 plus 9U 2T minus 6. Is it okay? Okay. So next class again calculation. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Rep,
madam.
give me 1 hour time. Next time for me.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
More